And now, prepare your ear holes for penetration as we bring you another great podcast from the Poop Culture Extended Universe.
I would put it on the bud. You could fit the pickles. You could fit pickles in there. And the pickles. You can fit the pickles in there. You can fit the pickles in there. Come on. Pickle chicken sandwich.
Take it away, John Frickin Smith.
Welcome to the rabbit hole,
How did we end up on that rabbit hole?
where all you knew is wrong, and rules are just suggestions, made up as we go along. And who knows what you'll find here, maybe heaven or your worst fears. Whatever it may be, it's yours to keep forever.
Just in time. You've entered a rabbit hole. Please go down further.
Where there's philosophy hidden within stupidity.
My nipples are sweating.
What are they doing to that chicken?
They're punching holes in it. You know what? I want to teabag Hank Azaria. He can make weird noises.
You're fucking weird.
You guys are horrible.
Bunion rings? Like, I wouldn't eat those.
What the fuck? Hey.
Even if it was Paul Bunyan themed, like, you know what I mean?
Anyone-
Like flannel onion rings or something like that. You're like, yeah, I had a heart attack. Fuck you.
It's a sunshiny day.
Yeah. Fat people need love, too.
What's up, Rookie, DJ, Rojo Maiz? See what I did there? This is Jared from the Hashtag Blackout podcast. Just calling you as I listen to your most recent episode where you post a picture of a toilet, room, bathroom that was decked out with just-in-time trimmings. Anyway, yeah, so y'all were talking about the YouTube rabbit hole. And yeah, I've gone into quite a few of those, one of which are the bad Russian drivers, like Russian road rage and bad drivers in Russia and Eastern Europe. Those get pretty deep and pretty crazy. Always seeing people stepping out of their car with like a Glock, Stolichnaya, whatever it's freaking called, or stick, trying to hit somebody else, or just straight up running people off the road. So that's one of the rabbit holes I get stuck into. Also, video game rabbit holes. If it's a new game that I'm about to buy or I just bought and I'm trying to find out a lot about it, I definitely peep a lot of info and a lot of videos back to back on there. By the way, Dashy Games, one of the best YouTube rabbit holes you could get into. That dude's hilarious. Okay, next. I would say the YouTube comments rabbit hole. So if you've never, had a chance to look through the comment section on YouTube, the comment section is where it's at on a lot of these videos, especially when it's just like some straight ratchet foolishness that's going on in the video. You go down, scroll through the comments, read the comments, laugh at the comments, comment on the comment. Next thing you know, you're about 20 or 30 minutes deep of reading and talking about, laughing at, getting pissed about comments in the YouTube section, or in the YouTube comments. So, yeah, so those are a couple of rabbit holes. I'm sure there are plenty more. Plenty more. So, yeah, shout out to y'all. Cook Shrubs and Spices is going to be in the mail this week to y'all, so y'all be getting a little December birthday, or December present, I guess. From us. Hope all is well. Take care. And on that note, we blacking out. Peace.
And welcome. Are you okay? Are you okay? This is the Cough of Glory in action here, folks. And welcome back to another episode of Just in Time with the J&T Baggers. This is Rookie, and the one coughing is Millie Van Nilsen. It's been a while.
DJ Van Nielsen.
Meshing
them together.
I like it. But then people are going to think you're going to start DJing shit.
No, what, I'm going to DJ a Van Nielsen?
That sounds intense. I don't even know what that means.
You're Rookie Blunts.
Rookie Blunts. That makes me just seem like I just started smoking weed, though. Why did you give me the cockeyed look? Like I haven't been smoking for a while.
Because I'm trying to hold in this cough.
Touche.
Yeah.
So
Corn wanted tiger corn or corn tiger.
corn tiger? Like
I
that
know.
sounds weird. That sounds like he stalks fucking corn.
Actually, what I had thought was like a tiger in Nebraska.
Oh,
Corn tiger.
that sounds pretty. Wait, then he just seems like a greyhound with a mane.
Oh, he's a tiger that's been unleashed. Tigers don't even have manes.
They don't, huh? They just have those like really cool fucking yeah. They got mutton chops.
Nah.
Tiger's got fleek mutton chops. Yeah, I said it. Oh wow,
That's gonna be the next new style, tiger chops.
damn. You look like Wolverine.
Yeah.
Wolverine has some tiger chops.
Yes, he does. Oh God. But, thank you, Jared, for that voicemail. That's what I've been trying to get out this whole time. Oh my God. But Rook, you weren't here for the YouTube rabbit holes last week.
I was not.
We had some fun. We would fucking corn. He was getting way too wasted when you're not here.
So he's listening to Kelly Clarkson, just reminiscing, getting sad, worrying about me. But I've been in YouTube rabbit holes.
The comment rabbit holes are usually fucking amazing too. It's funny when it's like any kind of fucked up video because somebody always makes some weird political fucking like inspirational speech on there, just like we all need to just stop fighting and get over our differences and get past it and get together. And then the first comment is just like, go blow a donkey.
Yeah, there's always
like,
one guy that's just like, fuck you.
That first comment has more likes than the top comment that was all inspirational and shit. It's just that one guy just like, go blow a donkey.
You know what I always see? I don't know why, but throughout driving and everything, I'll put in, this is going to sound really weird, but happy rap songs. Yeah, exactly. Fucking Good Day comes on.
Why wouldn't you just put like upbeat rap songs?
I don't know. Put happy.
What are you, gay?
Well, fucking whatever, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what that meant when I said that too. You heard a bit from the last episode.
Yeah, so there's a comment on this video that's about this dude like coming back from heroin and everything like that, and all right.
Yeah, continue.
When this guy like does his whole life story about he ran into drugs and everything like that, and this song makes him feel better because his bad days are gone. Someone instantly jumps back on there like, you need to go back to drugs.
Yeah.
All I can think is like, dude, fuck. Like, I don't want to be a dick and be like, yeah, he's right, but it's one of those like, dude, come on. Like, yeah, it's awesome that you feel that way about the song, but you're gonna have some fucked up people in the comments.
I was that asshole kind of one time. Someone put up a video. It was just a how to roll a blunt video. Now, Rookie, you remember back in the day when I used to roll blunts, like, often? Like,
I don't know how I got the nickname Blunts. That was you.
Touche for sure. It was back then, and so all the comments that I was seeing, and there weren't very many, but they were all like, "Oh man, thank you so much. I've always wanted to know how to roll a blunt. I've never been able to get it right." And I went on there and was just honest. I went and Gordon Ramsay'd that shit, cause to be honest, it was not it looked like shit.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Flat.
All uneven and fucking empty and shit. And I straight up fucking... You know, that's not even a blunt. That's just paper with a little bit of weed flavor. Like, you might as well have just emptied out the cigar and sprinkled the weed on top of the flat. And sniffed it. I went in on it, and the person...
I don't like when people try to flatten blunts.
I don't either.
Like, I don't get it. I like the shape.
Yeah.
There's a reason cigarettes and everything are rolled into a circle like that. It's better.
Airflow.
It's just better.
I always used to try to get that roundness too to my blunts back then. I don't get it so much with my joints nowadays, but my hands have never been that good on joints as on blunts. I get pissed off when I see people able to roll blunts like that. Like, man, go back to fucking prison, asshole.
Yeah.
That's usually where they get it down and shit. I'd be the only person if I went to prison for 10 fucking years and I fucking rolled my own cigarettes every single day for 10 years. You know, I still probably would never have them looking that beautiful.
What's weird is when you see those old people that like roll them in their t-shirt. Have you seen that?
No.
They'll pop them in and it's almost like the rolling fucking things that we use nowadays, the rolling papers for joints. They would roll it with their t-shirt. It was weird. But I think maybe that's where that came from.
Maybe.
Well, I've seen an old countryman fucking, when we used to go back east, now there's no real reason anymore now, but fucking, you would fucking roll. I was just baffled, like, what the fuck? As a little kid, I'm sitting there thinking, like,
How the fuck?
yeah, like, how do you do that? I've seen, because by that point, I've already seen the filter things where they roll them, like, or pack it, and then pop the filter on through the little magic box thing that would slide and shit. It looked like goddamn the top of a Glock.
I've tried to use one of those, and I never got it down.
I found out after a certain amount, no matter what, there would be like, you would roll probably 6 or 7. One of them would fuck up in there, and then you would get one fucked up cigarette. It was like an average. I forgot the average, but there was one. But those things, I mean, it's not bad. The only thing that sucks is they don't pack them down super tight. So by the end of the day, if you actually like rolled a pack of cigarettes, half of your fucking tobacco is just in the pack or in your pocket.
You never put weed in there, though.
And I wouldn't trust one of those tobacco rollers with weed.
That's why the other ones exist then.
Yeah, because the other, like those ones, it just shred. Like if it fucks up, it will shred the paper all the way down and get jammed.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't want it that complicated. I've had people look at the little joint roller things like they're complicated.
They are at first.
Yeah. I'll admit too, when I first tried to use one, I was like, what the fuck kind of witchcraft, wizardry, weirdness is going on here? Do I need to cast a spell on this thing? Because all I ever saw was people would just stick everything in there and just and it was done, and they just had this magical, beautiful...
I like how they do it at weed shops with the little sponges and shit.
Yeah.
Instead of lips. But continue, sorry for interruption.
Oh, well, that's actually where I've seen them popping up a lot more, too. That's what I was thinking of a few seconds ago, too, is that, yeah, weed shops, since they're doing... Nobody wants to sit there rolling joints like that all day. Damn it. These motherfuckers have it way too goddamn easy nowadays. They roll joints, their fingers never even really get dirty. All their fingers...
They put it into a grinder, too. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, too, is they put it in a grinder... And they put on gloves sometimes even. Yeah.
I guess some places got like super anal about that and people would get mad like, you're touching my weed.
Yeah.
And it's like...
Oh, I've seen a lot of the places that they, not only gloves, but the fucking, chopsticks. Remember, fucking HTC? They had those big old long fucking chopsticks that were like hooked together or whatever. Fucking good old grabbers and shit. It's weird just because they get all doctory with that shit. Like,
no, you can't touch it.
Though you never see them like washing their hands. Oh, they always have sanitizer though sitting there. They are handling money, by the way. Might as well, but they're not handling food really. So, I guess it's not so bad. The weird thing is when you smell the alcohol for a second as they're sanitizer wiping the bongs and shit for you to take a dab. That's awkward slightly. You're just like, no. Okay, the smell's gone. I can hit it now.
You know, that's an intimidating thing when you walk into a med shop and they have a dab bar because they make you sign a waiver, which makes it seem like you're gonna die. Because in there, it states...
If you die from your asthma attack.
If anything happens, it's not their fault. Anytime I've ever had to sign a waiver, I've always second-guessed what I just did.
Yeah. And I have they'd give you the option usually. Like, do you want a little dab or a nice big dab? Like, give me a baby dab. Just because I don't want to, I'd never know what they're putting, how strong their wax is. They always say how strong it is, but you know.
That place wasn't. Some places are salesmen though too, to where it's like, oh yeah, our shit's great, and then you try it and you're like, okay, that was good, but it kind of tasted like boo boo.
Yeah, that last place that we were going to with the dab bar though did not.
No, it was magnificent.
And speaking of that place, the reason why we didn't mention the name of that place, it's already fucking gone. They sent out a text on Thanksgiving goddamn day.
Thanks for all the money you've spent here.
Yeah,
we're
Happy
done.
Thanksgiving. Unfortunately, we're closed. Come on down to Riverside, 20 some odd miles away. More than that. 30 miles away. Come see us. At a different shop. Fuck you.
I miss you. It's all political bullshit.
It is. It's greaseball shit. This town is horrible.
Just like political bullshit in YouTube comments.
Yes, and that... Oh my god, that shit is hilarious. You ever make the mistake of getting in a fucking YouTube comment battle?
I got so close once, but I realized this... I didn't know what trolls were until YouTube.
You know what? I second that.
And then I found out, because some dude was trying to say anyone that smokes weed is not an athlete. And I instantly was like, you know what? I don't even want to get into this, because it's obviously someone just trolling, or they're just stupid, so there's no point in even trying to educate them, because it's not going to make sense. But they were talking shit on Eddie Bravo, fucking that dude that's always on Joe Rogan's podcast, fucking Nick Diaz, fucking any football player that's been on pod.
Smoke weed,
you're not an athlete. That's like, dude, what? That doesn't make sense.
If you smoke weed and you still excel at a sport, I'm pretty sure that makes you super athlete.
Yeah, what happens with if you don't? Okay, in majority of states now, a healthy amount. I wouldn't say majority, but a healthy amount are okay with either recreational or medical use of marijuana.
They're starting to come around, a lot of them.
So, stating that we're in a place that's okay with recreational use of marijuana, just not the buying yet.
We just won't legalize it all the way yet.
Exactly. So the fucked up thing is, that's when you can finally compare it 100% to all those assholes that didn't like to compare it to alcohol.
Yeah.
Dude, if you drink, you're not an athlete. If you do anything that's not okay, you're not an athlete. So it's one of those, fuck off, dude. Enjoy your drink, enjoy a bowl, and go fuck some shit up.
And you can still be a fucking role model, too. It's not like, even if you're promoting fucking the legal medical use for marijuana.
I have not heard of Michael Phelps beating the shit out of anyone.
Nope.
Hurting anyone outside of, swimming records or something.
Haven't heard about Michael Phelps calling out anybody in other fucking sports.
Yeah, that would be funny as shit.
Phelps versus Mayweather.
Oh, wow.
Or Phelps McGregor. If it's in a boxing ring, Phelps wins. He's got reach. He's got height.
I don't think he can take a punch. He's a swimmer.
He can outrun McGregor.
He has cardio for days. He's
already built.
Fish,
he's
dude.
Already built for
for
boxing. Hey, that explains why Aquaman was whooping ass in that cartoon, man. In that bar and shit.
Cardio.
Yeah.
Cardio king right there.
It's already built into him and shit.
Beast mode. Dude.
Lucky bastard.
That would be weird, though. That's like Michael Phelps trying to play LeBron in basketball.
That would be a one hell of a one-on-one right there. They should put Michael Phelps into a basketball game as like a unlockable character.
You know, if you try to say smoking pot is not making you an athlete, then NASCAR has nothing athletic about it.
I've never thought of NASCAR. Honestly, that should be like a penalty, is you have to take 6 shots or something like that every time you do something stupid.
Wait, you know what?
NASCAR.
Oh.
Let's make things interesting.
Really interesting. See, I understand where it takes a fuck ton of physical ability to drive a NASCAR.
I'm not saying it doesn't require skill
and ability, but I don't think it's a sport.
No. The risk of death doesn't automatically make something a sport, white people.
No. Like, that's not even an extreme sport, because, I mean, an extreme sport is more extreme, but less extreme at the same... You know what I mean? Like, you're outside of a car, and in a car, that would be extreme, but it's so confusing.
That's why, I think that's why, like, out here, there's a lot of white guys, you know, they do the Nazi thing and shit. It's like a sport for them. They shave their head, they put a swastika with, you know, they get the whole rundown, and then they go and walk through the hood. It's like a sport that just like I might die. Heart's going crazy. Heart's going crazy. Oh my God, he's looking at me. Oh God, he's making eye contact. Oh my God, they're all punching me now.
That could be it. I could see that being it. I don't know, dude.
Did you hit this?
No, I'm scared to hit this right now. Oh well.
That might be about done. Huh?
Yeah, that's pretty much done.
Yeah, this one's good to go.
Dude, that would be a cool one. What athletes should go against each other in crossovers? Didn't they have a show for that though?
Yeah, there's been a
Shaq
couple.
versus.
Yeah, Shaq versus. There was another one, wasn't there? I want to say there was another one where some pro athlete was, or some Dahani something. Remember?
Dahani takes on the world or
something
like that.
Yeah. That was actually cool. He was seeing Dahani Jones play in rugby.
Yeah.
And then fucking, hell, he did like Muay Thai. He straight went to Thailand and did Muay Thai fucking kickboxing. That was fucking badass.
Little fucking things on his
arm.
Yeah.
I'll give it to Dahani Jones. He was a fucking athlete. He actually fucking, he went to a lot of those sports respectfully. And even when he got his ass kicked, he took it and fucking admitted, you know, like, it's their sport. That was good.
Dude, what was that show back in the day? It was like, I think it was called Sports Science. But I don't think it was. It was about two guys. Fucking a little short, bald-headed white guy fighting.
Mythbusters?
Anyway, no, it was kind of like Mythbusters, but a fighting. These guys went around and did a whole, like, the world's different fighting styles and shit.
I never saw that, but that sounds amazing.
It was actually pretty fucking cool. The dude that does the announcement for American Ninja Warrior was on this show.
Nice.
Not the one with the short blonde hair, but the bald one. That guy fucking... that's how I found out about... There's this, like, weird-ass martial arts in France that was invented when they had ships and shit. Where they just held each other's pants and whacked, like, played Rochambeau, just kicked the fuck out of each other's legs until someone fell.
Ow.
Weirdest shit in the world.
That sounds fun, though.
That's also some shit I look up on YouTube in rabbit holes, is random martial arts shit that is like, what the fuck is that?
I like seeing the comments about, oh, I forgot. Oh, I hate, like, anytime you listen to a song or something on YouTube, I hate going down those comments. Because there's always that one asshole. Like, there's always two assholes. They're both assholes. There's the asshole that's just like, this song is my whole life in a nutshell. Fuck off.
They didn't write it for you.
Yeah. Then there's the next guy underneath that had to take the time to not only hit the thumbs down, but also to... This song was the most retarded thing I've ever heard. The artist should have killed himself before he died of natural causes.
Damn.
I know.
That's just mean.
You two people are fuck. Don't try to argue with a racist. That was my problem. I tried to argue with a racist troll on YouTube. Oh my god. Our buddy Real Paul Martin actually jumped in on it. Not from Real Paul Martin account, but he jumped in on it. It was hilarious.
You guys experienced the meme before there was memes back in the day of like when a white person wants to win an argument and it's a screen of like a text,
N-word.
yeah, and just like a finger pointing down. You guys fell into that, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but honestly, from a white's perspective, I can tell you right now, that's the quickest way to end a fucking like an argument like with someone that's irately in black. Honestly, you could do it with any race. I found that out recently with N-word bombings throwing them out of cars. But you just start saying some racist shit, and people usually are just like, fuck this guy, and leave you alone.
See, I couldn't let it go. I was just like, hey, you know what? No, fuck you, alright? You can't just... What pissed me off, this was when I learned that, like, even in Great Britain, they're goddamn Nazis.
Oh, fuck yeah, they were running rampant.
I thought Formula 51 was joking. No, they were not.
Oh, Tim Roth has been a Nazi in the movie because of the experience.
That was a long time ago.
That was a good movie. Larry Crown? Harry Brown.
It was fucked up because I was baffled, and I was still trying to like, dude, no, you can't be in this day and age. You can't be that fucking racist. Come on now. And then I'm like, dude, the video was something that happened in America. What does it have to do with you anyway, douchebag? Nigger. God damn it!
Yeah.
Stop saying it. Not you. You didn't say it. I was just. I just realized too, the way I reacted to myself there was just the opposite. No, I was. So then I fucking hit a fucking real Paul Martin back in the day, and it was like, hey, dude, this because I was doing the black thing and just like, this motherfucker over here thinks it's cool to be racist and shit nowadays on the internet. Let's show him how we roll. This motherfucker messages me back 5 minutes later like, yeah, I just blocked him. Why did you block him? Because he's
racist.
Yeah. He went walking up like, hey, motherfucker, nigga. God damn it.
I can't win.
I can't hit you.
Like, with...
You're not... I can't see you.
That's one of those situations where it doesn't really matter what you're going to say. Cause, like, you could be like, well, yeah, you fuck your mom. Yeah? N-word. And you're just like, serious? Fuck you, man. N-word. And you're just like, God, whatever, you're done. Like, I mean, at that point, it just has become, like, it's not real life. You can't punch the guy in the face, so just drop it. There's no point in it.
Yeah.
The racist troll, there's no point. You're just you lose every time.
You know what? It's really fucked up. Not just on YouTube. He was mentioning gaming and shit. When you're fucking online gaming and you stumble upon the racist. Oh my god.
You know, just because I like rap music does not mean people need to throw in willy-nillys all around on me, okay? White or black persuasion, by the way.
Wait, what do you mean?
Getting called the N-word on both sides.
Yeah.
White or black.
Yeah, it was... I still remember playing Left 4 Dead one time. The one time I didn't select the black guy. And some other dude joined in.
I remember you telling me about that, dude.
Who were waiting on a match. And all three of us people that were waiting were just waiting. Some dude even picked the chick. I picked the old white man. And some other dude, it was on the...
Bill.
Yeah. Some other dude was Bill, or Francis was the big guy.
Yeah,
huh?
Francis.
Some other dude was on Francis. It was all dudes. Some other dude was Zoe. Some other dude joins in. He gets on the black guy. I forget the black guy's name, ironically.
Lucas?
I don't remember. I was thinking Lucas too. It must have been something that started with an L.
It was something white.
It was.
It was not black.
No. Lewis.
There you go.
I think it might have been just Lewis, yeah. But, this guy joins the match, picks the black guy, and then instantly, I don't want to be the N-word, and backs out of the match. We're like, what the fuck is that? All three of us sitting there baffled.
Let's just start the match.
Yeah, we're just like, I don't want to wait for anybody anymore. Not if we're just gonna be running into fucking races all the time. Jesus. You know, I had a weird flashback of Skate 3 when we were first on there when the servers were up and whatnot, and we were able to start our team, and we were trying to hit up people to join the team. Remember that guy joined our party, our party chat, almost like an audition or something. I don't know what it was. And he was just like, why should I join this team? It's just in time.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
the
you remember
British
him now.
Fucking...
He was the first one. Like, he didn't even he joined the party and just like, why should I join this? And then just left. We were just like, God, no, you can do... I don't know. We were just hitting up people to join. He just left.
I want to call him a word we're not supposed to say on this podcast.
God, he was a douche. Just call him a douche. A D-bag.
Dude, he had D-bag juice coming out of his nose.
He was a D-bag that deserved a JNT bag.
Well, I mean, now, what does he have?
You know who doesn't deserve a JNT bag? Mr. John Frickin Smith.
Never deserves a tea bag from the J&T bag.
Unless it's like a JNT gift bag. That's a different story. We gotta put together some merch. But, yeah, JNT bag. Or JNT, John Frickin Smith. And, God damn. Yeah. Don't JNT bag John Frickin Smith unless it's like with love. Like in a non-forceful way. Jesus. But yeah. What the fuck, Corn? Where the fuck is Corn? I just realized that too. But yeah, head to johnfrickinsmith.com or to, what's it called? iTunes, Apple Music, whatever, Spotify. Yeah, get that album, Songs of the Great Collapse. You've already heard Yours to Keep. There's a bunch of other songs too. He recently came out with a new song too. I listened to it. The name is almost drawing away from me. Yeah, it's gone. I can't remember the name of it. You find out. Yeah, go to johnfrickinsmith.com. Shazam. And we're trying to get a hold of Corn so we can start this goddamn battle.
Just lost a piece of my tooth.
How?
Yeah, sorry for being quiet for a second.
Yeah.
I just slipped out my gum.
Ow.
Yippers. It's hurting a little bit.
Okay, while Corn's not here, can I just mention, that little son of a bitch was way wasted last week.
You know, we should take up a poll.
Should Corn be more sober when he's podcasting?
And don't just jump in and listen to last week and be like, no, he was fine. Listen to the past few weeks with Corn. Just don't even, this will be one thing that I shouldn't say, but I'm going to say, don't even listen to us for half of it. Just listen to Corn mainly. And then come and vote in on this poll. And then go back and listen to us. We're awesome on that shit.
There's a reason that some of the episodes where you can't hear Corn, we didn't even try that hard to make him hearable because he was so wasted he wasn't making sense. Even when you could hear him, he was just like, I just don't want to eat the fucking cheeseburgers, man. Why don't you just eat the cheeseburgers and shit? And I'm like, Corn, we're talking about Hot Pockets, not cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Or
That's
we're not
good.
even talking about Hot Pockets. We're talking about goddamn cars or something.
Hanging out with gorillas.
Yeah, and he's talking about cheeseburgers.
So we need you guys to vote. Send us a message.
Yeah.
Something you are carrying. Your listeners.
Should we do a video intervention on Corn?
We should.
Like hook up the mics, not tell them the webcam's hooked up, just have the computer pointed at him, and just like, Corn, this is an intervention, and let him just read comments.
Should get some of that spy gear.
I want to get sponsored by Spy Gear. I swear to God, they have so much
not
cool
even
stuff.
just the kids shit.
I want spy equipment. Not even to do spy shit.
No, just do stupid shit.
I just want to put a hidden camera to record myself masturbating. What? I want to see how pathetic it is. Maybe it'll make me stop.
No, you do that. If you ever, you know what? Anyone ever does that? Be curious. If you're by yourself, upload it to the internet. I guarantee you eventually someone will put a like on it. Eventually.
I'm going to get a big old J&T banner, put it behind me, and then videotape myself masturbating.
Don't tell me about this either. I don't want to know.
I'm going to send you the fucking link when I upload it.
I'm going to send it to someone else and be like, open this and let me know what it is. Every link now is going to be
screened. Just send it to somebody and be like, does this look like some kind of... Do you think this is legit?
Does this look like a cue to you?
Oh my God. Text it to people that you haven't seen in a while. Just be like, it's a boy. Just text them, it's a boy.
That's not funny.
It is hilarious.
Because the only person I can think of is my buddy Richard. If I say him that, I don't know. You might come back with like, dude, you saw it too? Like,
wait,
yeah, I don't fucking know.
Send it to your brother.
Oh, he would be excited.
He would laugh his ass off.
He wouldn't open it.
Yes, he would.
No, he wouldn't.
If you send him a shortened link that doesn't show where it's going to, and just like, hey, bro, don't even say it's a boy. So you could trick your brother. You know your brother better than I do.
I just gotta go from the sad point, like, dude, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Just think of some computer shit and be like, hey, bro, how much would you sell this for?
Dude, I just tag him with Alienware. Be like, hey, fucking pick this up from work. You never know what you're getting in construction. There's a lot of free shit sometimes.
I wish I could get free shit in the restaurant business. I get free hats.
Oh, dude, there's just like, that's the weird thing. What rich people throw out. You get some cool shit when you're just working there, and they're like, yeah, we bought these yesterday. They don't really go with this, so we can't return them. Take them.
Example?
Dude that I was working with today got a brand new sectional couch. Brand fucking new. The L-shaped sectionals.
That would be awesome.
For that exact same reason. Fucking, it didn't go with what they actually bought.
Oh.
So they were like, fuck it, we can't return it. You guys can take them. Loaded them up on the truck, took them away.
That's fucking awesome. I want a goddamn couch.
I know, right? I wanted a couch too. I had to fucking pay out of pocket for couch for that.
I'm not buying a couch.
There's one thing that sucks about moving is trying to refurnish your house when you didn't bring shit. Just like, hey, fuck it, start fresh. No, fuck it. Next time, just bring a fucking lawn chair.
Park. You know the episode I'm talking about, too.
Yeah.
The fucking World of Warcraft episode and shit. God fucking damn it. And the throwing of the headset, the combination of all that, like, it made me feel like I wasn't as crazy as I thought I was. Like, okay, I'm not the only person who's gotten so frustrated playing some video games and been like, dude, fuck this. Bam. Bye-bye controller. You gotta avoid the TV, though, man. Did these guys do that?
No. If you watch the videos, hell no. That's the greatest thing on these videos. Like, everyone experiences... Like, when you're playing a video game, you experience video game rage, because... First of all, if you play your campaign, you beat the campaign, you think you're a badass, you go online, you get fucked up.
Yeah.
It's usually what happens, because you already think you're a badass, but you're playing a computer bot. You go online, now you're playing a human. That's a whole different dynamic of thinking. You get fucked up, you get pissed, and yeah, I've broken a few controllers. I'm not gonna lie. Broken a few of those, few headsets, chargers, fucking phones. Shit happens, okay?
The only headset I had on my my Xbox fucking 360, it fucking was taped together after a while.
Eventually it was just a mouthpiece.
Yeah, I remember I used to wear my fucking do-rag and just like holster it in there kind of just because I still needed to hear when I was playing online. But that was like an instant. I was a dumbass too because it was connected to the controller, and I would just fucking chuck that shit.
Oh yeah, then it pulls your fucking head.
Yeah, I would chuck either the controller and it would yank, or I would chuck the headset and it would fucking be anchored by the controller, which would just make it whip into whatever the fuck, like chair or whatever I was sitting into. Finally, it fucking broke because the reason I would throw the headset too was because I didn't want to yell at who I was playing with. I just wanted to yell at myself, like, God damn it. Oh my god, remember that we couldn't even hear the guy. Remember we were playing UFC? Yeah, and you were kicking that guy's ass.
You knocked him out and you just see the fucking mic explode.
Yeah.
Like the loudest. This thing was lighting up worse than the 4th of July.
It was only because it was silent throughout the entire fight. And then TKO, you're sitting there still wailing on him. This was UFC Undisputed 09 when they were still working out some of the kinks, and you could just sit there and destroy a guy for the good, like, 10 seconds, it felt like, after he was already out, pretty much.
Yeah.
And just keep wailing, and this dude just like, stop fucking... I don't know what he was saying. I just assumed he was like, stop fucking hitting me. It's already over. Why are you still fucking hitting me?
You fucking dickbag.
You fucking did. You don't have to rub it in. He was getting JMT bagged, and he didn't like it.
He did not. Dude, see... But the funny thing about the rage quits online with kids with TVs, you see controllers, especially with these flimsy-ass new TVs, you see controllers almost go through them. I remember the very first time I saw a rage quit, though, This kid got so pissed. It was on original Xbox with Halo.
Damn.
Exactly. Fucking he gets pissed off and he gets so mad he starts scratching his TV with his fingers. Oh. Like, just pissed off and starts scratching it. He fucking punches it afterward. It's fucking hilarious. It's a boob tube TV though, so he wasn't doing damage. He was just hurting his own hand. He could have chucked a screwdriver in that thing. He ain't going anywhere.
That's fucked up.
It was awesome though. I was like, I've never been so pissed. I wanted to scratch a game.
Yeah, like, I've had times. I don't remember what game it was, but there was a game I got so mad. I took the disc out of my fucking console and snapped that motherfucker.
I thought you were gonna do what I've done this one on the PlayStations back in the day, the PS1s. I took a game out and chucked it across the room hard as fuck at the wall. Like I was like, oh, this is stupid. That's why you shouldn't have kids with anger problems. Get them help.
Yeah, if your kid rage quits, like, extravagantly and loudly and all that, you might have to smack them. I hate to say it, but just go in there and smack them. Stop breaking my shit. I paid for it.
Dude, I didn't have to be smacked. There was one time where I rage quit so bad, I tried to tackle Carter after losing in Blitz.
You tried to tackle your brother?
Yeah. Well, he fucking, like, Olayed my ass. He just fucking, like, bullfightered me. Just juked me, pretty much. Just like the fucking game, hence why I lost. And I ran my head directly into the corner of the bunk bed. We had those old oak, like, wood ones that was very sturdy. They weren't for kids playing. They were just made there to be fucking tanks. And put a dent in my fucking dome. I don't even know. I haven't felt it in a while, but it might still be there. It was at the top of the head. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I almost went out. It was fucked up. Learned from my experience. Rage quit, throw a controller. Don't try to fight people.
Yeah, I've never... Okay, I was going to say I've never done that, but, yeah, when I would play with my brother sometimes, and when we were little and fucking... Dude, when the little brother wins, it's fucking annoying. Especially at sports games, just because he didn't fucking like sports games. He didn't even like it. He would play them and fucking button mash. And everybody hates losing to a button masher.
Yeah.
Especially on a sports game. I'm sitting here on fucking NFL Game Day 97 trying to goddamn strategize and shit. I've got Brett Favre. I've got Antonio Freeman. This motherfucker's got the 49ers, so he's actually got a good team. Got Steve Young and whatnot.
Jerry Rice.
Yeah. Fucking T.O., I'm pretty sure,
yeah,
too.
I was there at that time.
But that son of a... He would fucking just, like... He would just pick random plays. He would pick punt plays on fucking second down.
And somehow it worked. Like,
fake punt, second down.
And it works.
Yeah.
It's so fucked up. It's like, no one's expecting that. The game doesn't expect that shit. It doesn't know how to fathom what's going on right now.
Or fighting games.
Oh.
Fighting games, if he beat me in fighting games, it was like, dude, I can kick your ass in real life. So I'm kicking your ass on this video game. Wow! Oh, I can't breathe.
See, you're older brother. You're a dick. You're a part of that generation. I was a younger brother. I got hit with a fucking Guitar Hero guitar. Okay.
See, I never used weapons when I rage punched.
I did. I got hit with weapons when rage happened.
I was a bully though. I didn't do that when I was playing with the older guys in high school and shit, and I would fucking hang out with some older black guys and shit, and they would kick my fucking ass in Madden. Horribly with the Raiders back when Randy Moss was there, and that was all they had.
Him and then Sap on defense.
Yeah, and fucking he would kick my ass. I would say shit. I would just sit there and take it. He didn't even pick the sticks back up. Let's run it back. You already skunked me, dude, in the first fucking quarter. First 2 minutes of that quarter. I don't want to play. Pick up the sticks. Hit this blunt. Fuck.
I had to stop playing Madden with black people.
Okay, this is something people never want to talk about. As good as black people are at basketball and football in real life, they're that good on the video games too, goddammit.
Yeah.
When they're playing video games, they're fucking
It's
mean.
the quick twitch. But no.
I'm blaming it on a longer heel bone.
What pisses me off is one of those, like, if you play Madden for a long time, you're going to just run into... Let's be honest, like 75% of the people you play with is going to be black. You play basketball, 98% of that is black.
And they're going to kick your ass.
They're going to kick your ass, but once you start getting good, you start carrying on the same, similar accent and all. Korn almost got hit with the controller one day. I beat him in Madden and off instant reaction dropped it and just jumped up all happy. I was like, whoa, I gotta stop for a moment. I'm gonna hang out with white people and start calming the nerves back down.
I remember I used to, what was it? We had Madden in 2002, but it wasn't for PS2, it was for PS1. And me and my older white cousin used to play. And anytime I would fucking score a touchdown on him, he would kick me in the fucking shoulder.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You're like fucking.
Or I get an interception. Yeah, and he would kick me in the fucking
couch?
shoulder. I'm like, you fucking asshole.
I did that with Korn during Wii fucking soccer. I almost chucked it. You remember my roommate in California? I almost chucked him out the window. Like straight, like he went to go fucking do a header, and I was like, "Not today, bitch!" And I pushed him. Or no, it was on the soccer game for fucking Connect.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it wasn't fucking. It was way better than Wii's. They didn't say any shit like that, but it was way better. I pushed his ass. Yeah, I fucking threw him a few times. That game got violent.
Yeah.
He pushed me. That one got violent. They don't tell you about that shit. You should be playing Connect games in at least a 20-foot span area, not a 6-foot span area.
Yeah, you need to. You basically, your living room needs to be a gymnasium for Connect.
You need to be able to play virtual reality and your Connect at the same time.
I just want to do that. I just want to go into a goddamn big ass empty gym, like at the West Valley or whatever, or Valley Wide, not West. I don't want to go to a high school, a rec center.
Yeah.
Big old empty rec center gym, virtual reality, augmented reality, whatever. Basketball game.
Oh, well.
Just run around, cool. Just run back and forth on an empty basketball court playing against fucking Michael Jordan and shit.
Hey, we need to cut this out.
Why?
That's a fucking $1 million idea. You remember UFC Fit? People bought that shit.
What was UFC Fit?
Where you would stand on that little fit fucking thing and you would work out UFC style workouts?
For the Wii?
Yeah. People actually bought that shit. And for the Kinect. People bought that thing.
People actually bought the Wii Fit.
Yeah.
See, that's the part we forget too. Is that was the big selling point too. That was one of the big selling points with the Wii was like, it'll get people in shape. It gets the family in shape. We're still the fattest country in the world.
But dude, think about it this way. If they're already doing padwad trading, that would be a sick thing. Even for a video game console to actually put the virtual reality basketball and you actually go out and you play it. Fuck it. It's not going to sell hardcore, but it's going to sell. It's like Pokemon Go. At first, it's going to be a fad. Everyone's going to love it for like 2 minutes, and then
someone's going to go to do a 360 dunk, and it's going to be in front of a car.
They were playing some street hoops. Oh, dude. Oh, shit. They don't talk about that when you're playing virtual reality Batman.
No.
You run up and try to punch someone. It's an actual drug dealer who shoots you.
Virtual parkour.
Oh, that's bad.
Dangerous.
That's dangerous. You're gonna be seeing, like, have you seen those videos of the people rock climbing and they fall over because they actually fall on the rock climbing thing?
No.
Yeah, there's videos of these people using virtual reality, like doing the rock climbing for the video games, and they'll fall and they start falling forward into display stands and shit. Imagine that.
What are they climbing on?
It's like you just move your arms and legs and shit. But I guess after a certain while, you're being in virtual reality. I guess it can fuck with your mind a bit. And make you think you're on. Like, I don't know how well these things are. I've never put a VR on.
These people are standing.
They're standing up, climbing in air.
In place, but when they fall off,
they fall on the ground. Serious, dude. YouTube holes, man.
What the fuck? They're actually just like, that's what I don't understand. Your legs know you're on the fucking ground.
Your legs know you're on sturdy ground, but you're climbing a rock too, though.
Climb though, like it's.
You have to move your legs in this game.
It's not like your foot slips off the rock and shit. You're not feeling that. You're climbing with the rope, buddy. You're not gonna Batman that shit. You're not gonna make it. And then they're just they imagine they're falling on a fucking video game, and their legs die all of a sudden, and just like
it just comes out. I don't know what it is.
That's the part I'm struggling with. Is like
I don't get it. I've seen it. I don't get it. Okay, it's like the shit they you see in life that's not supposed to happen, but it does?
Like, I just want to try that now. Like, I just want to play a game where you're just walking back and forth on a plane, and then all of a sudden you jump off. Do you just think you just fall down and then pull your parachute as soon as your face hits the ground?
Oh, dude, did you ever get into a game a little too much as a kid by accident?
Yes,
like, close your eyes and run around and have fun, and you wind up smacking into a wall? Your feet know that you were on the floor. Why'd you fucking hit a wall?
Because my eyes were closed and I was
Your
thinking
eyes are
about
closed
stuff.
in this game.
Your eyes aren't closed in
They're
this
closed,
game.
but they're open.
But you know you're standing up.
Do you after a point?
If I run into a wall, it's because maybe I was looking the other way. Maybe I was being chased by fucking a friend or a fucking
Your leg
family
ever
member.
give out for no reason?
I've had one fall asleep.
You just buckle?
I fucking woke up we were watching a movie in class, woke up, leg was asleep, had to keep walking. I didn't know until I fucking got up to walk out, all of a sudden it just went off in a different direction. I'm like, what the fuck was that?
It's not supposed to go in.
And everybody was looking at me and shit to where I just like had to try my best to play it off and just like
stupid legs.
yeah, just like Forrest Gump my way out of there for a minute there.
It's worth it. That was fucking awesome. Dude, I want to defend these people because it's like, dude, I slightly understand where they're coming from. Like, I've done stupid shit as a kid. I used to jump off of my couch thinking if I, like, cannonballed that I wouldn't get hurt.
You're stupid.
Exactly.
I used to jump off the top bunk of my bunk bed with an umbrella, hoping that I could, Mary Poppins my way down.
So I guess...
But, okay, I tried it once, it didn't work, and I was like, okay, no more.
I'm pretty sure these guys never tried virtual reality again.
After that, I started trying to test out, like, bags and shit, but not on myself. I was tying stuffed animals.
Alright, say you're in a virtual reality aquarium. You ever hold your breath walking through an aquarium?
No.
I've done that. I've walked under a tunnel and held my breath for a second. I was like, wait, what the fuck am I doing?
You're fucking weird. No, I have held my breath while, like, passed out, knocked out in a deep dream of drowning and woke up fucking, what the fuck was that?
So I get, like, it has to... At that point, them falling, they have to touch some sort of subconscious.
What I mean. I just don't understand how you could be standing, walking. Like, okay, I understand the game is you're rock climbing and you're mimicking the movements of rock climbing.
You're going up and you're going down.
But the gravity's not pulling you down and shit while you're, like, not in that...
I don't understand why they fall all the way over, okay? Here's what I do understand if they stumbled or something. It's like when you miss a step walking down steps. You know your foot's gonna land and you don't even think about it. And you're like, oh shit, I just missed like 3.
I think those people that are falling down are suicidal.
Or they're just drunk.
They're suicidal. When they start falling on the video
they let
game,
go and jump off.
When they fall, just when they fall on the video game, even if it's an accident on the video game, in real life, yeah, they just give into it. They're just like, you know what, I'm done.
Like I'm off the hill.
Yeah. Did any of it? Were they spread eagling while they were falling?
No,
did any of them do it?
It's all like they're going forward as they're climbing, and they just keep climbing forward and fall over.
What? So it's not even when they're falling in the game.
It's looking like they're doing the Thriller for a second, like all the way over. Like,
oh, that's horrible.
Like
they're climbing.
Yeah, hey, dude, it's weird.
So they
okay?
think they're climbing and then
they
fall.
are getting to a subconscious point that I wish I could only get.
I thought
with
you
weed.
meant like they're climbing on the video game and then they fall on the game and they fall in real life.
No, they fall on the game and they fall. Yeah. But not like on purpose, not like they're purposely falling. It's like a subconsciously.
But
accident.
they don't fall in real life until they fall on the game.
Exactly.
That's what. Okay, so that is. I did hear that correct.
Yeah, you hear that correct. It's weird.
Like, it's not like they think they get so into the climbing part that they just fall over because they thought they were still climbing up.
No, it's like
they fall over because they think they're falling forward because they think they're falling.
It's weird, dude. It's like they're trying to catch themselves on the game, but they can't. It's a horrible way to design this game, dude, because it's fucking people up right and left. But I would say it's more the people trying to fight instead of the flight. The flight, you're walking away and like, oh, that was a good game. The fight, you're fucking like, no, I want to win. So you're trying to grab it? I don't know. Fuck it.
It's just
it's weird, dude.
Yeah,
it's just a strange thing.
How are your legs? That's a part of. How are your legs thinking you're
giving way
when they've just been standing up this whole time? That's the part that the.
I guess the more they get top heavy from fucking leaning over and trying to catch back. It's fucking. That
sounds like that's way too psychedelic. If you're just like on that kind of situation, you could put somebody in you could put somebody in some weird situations like that where all of a sudden they're just getting dropped or something like that.
Out of nowhere, it's like you shoot this guy or you're not gonna live.
Yeah. Some weird situation where it's like War of the Worlds where something pulls you up out of the sky and you just fall over because you think you're being dragged up and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, no, dude, the fucking virtual reality, like, Resident Evils and shit, that shit's awesome to watch.
I imagine it's if you're in the situation where you feel like, hell, like the falling where you have no control over your movements and shit. That's the part. How does a game get you that into it where your legs even think like, oh yeah, I can't stand anymore. I'm not even on the ground.
I'm dead.
Yeah, like how do you trick your legs into thinking you're flying or falling?
It's kind of there's only things I can compare it to. There's no like real way I can actually say like a definitive like no, that's exactly how it goes. Because there's only like I don't know. I've never done it, so speculation at this point. But like, have you ever had a cup of tea? And then as soon as you were done with that cup, didn't even really rinse it, you just poured some soda in it or something like that. And then you thought you were still drinking tea, you go to take a drink and you're like, oh shit, that's Dr. Pepper.
Yes, but that's usually disappointing if it's the other way around. Like, I thought I was drinking Dr. Pepper.
And you got tea.
And now
it's tea. Like, yeah, like, man.
What the fuck is this?
There's no fizz, it's just syrup.
That'll make you fucking mad, actually.
It will.
I just realized that.
So then your day starts getting ruined. You start yelling at your family for no reason.
But I've also done the thing where I've grabbed a cup of coffee, going to take a sip, and been disappointed because it was empty.
Yeah. So see, it could be. See, I only have comparisons. I have no answers to this. I only have comparisons.
But that was my mind. I just don't know how. It's the falling down part. That's the thing.
I don't get it either, dude.
I've never went to reach for a cup of coffee and then fallen down because it wasn't there.
No, I know exactly where a good comparison is. You ever go to sit on a chair that was right behind you, but you moved it and forgot?
No.
I did it at the lake.
If I went to sit down and I fell, it's because some asshole went and pulled the chair out behind me.
At the lake, we had that little stool behind the register so we could sit down.
Yeah.
I would sit on that, but every once in a while, if a customer got up, I would get up and I would kick it over just a bit, just so it would be out of my way so I could back up and get into the register. Well, one day I forgot to move it back. I went to sit down full force, didn't even think about the chair. Sat down into the wall hard as shit. Matt was outside pressure washing the building. He comes in and he's like, "Are you okay, dude?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" Like, I was just trying to play it off. I don't want to sound like the asshole that just fucking did something that stupid. He was like, "Dude, I heard that loud ass bump." I was like, "Oh, I just fell into the wall." He's like, "How the fuck you fall in the wall?" And it's the same thing I'm trying to explain to you right now. It's one of those, like, it just happens.
Is one thing, because you can't see that the chair has been moved. Like, you can
get up. You can't
see
the floor when you're in a virtual reality.
I assume you didn't. Yeah, but you can feel your legs.
You know what
it's not, like, okay, what it sounds like is like you're standing there and somehow you turn around and you look and your fucking legs have disappeared and you just drop down. Like, that's what I'm picturing. Like, can you put that in? I want to put that in a virtual reality game where you're just looking around. Yeah, you ain't got no legs. And
they just fall. They're like, oh shit, can you trick someone's mind that way? To actually
if they're walking and something comes at them in this game and slices the bottom half,
do they just fall? Like,
like they look down, the legs fall down, and they just fall down too because I ain't got no legs to take it down.
Like, because I can imagine this. They do have scary games for these virtual realities, especially on the consoles, to scare the fuck out of you. It's so when you're looking around through them, you look down and you're like, oh fuck, a random, I don't fucking know, Beetlejuice character. Well, I don't fucking know. But no, I want to see the person take off running. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
It is.
You fucking have your doors wide open on the second story. You run over the balcony. Boom, dead.
Yeah. You need to do that.
Yeah, dude, I still don't understand, though, why the virtual realities are so expensive. They are as almost expensive as a fucking console now.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
I've seen some at Walmart cheap, though.
Well, those are like, I'm meaning like the console virtual realities. To where you're playing with the games and shit. Because the ones at the store and shit, I want to do those ones, the cheaper ones, like the $25 to like $50.
Yeah.
Get a racing game or something. That's a game I would love in virtual reality, is a racing game.
Yeah, where you're sitting down already.
You're just chilling, fucking, I guess not closing.
Do you start rolling around if you crash and your car explodes? You think you're on fire or something?
Can you imagine that? A dude in a lazy boy? Fucking getting into it? Like, oh shit. Flips back and actually rolls out of his lazy boy. His wife gets pissed off. It's tumbling. He's tumbling.
I know the kind of asshole I want to be now. You know, you want to know the kind of asshole I want to be?
The guy on the fucking steering wheel in the game and fucking take the steering wheel with you when you fall?
No. I want to be the asshole with a seatbelt on his lazy boy.
When you're playing a racing game?
Yes.
You're a dick. Get the 5-point racing fucking seatbelt. It's not even like a normal, the actual fucking like the professional fucking seat, like the big kid car seats.
Yeah. I want to be that asshole.
You're a dick. Like, I've already seen seats like that for people's couches.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so horrible.
Dude, car people are fucking weird sometimes. Like, have you seen the bed made from the old, like, Chevys and shit?
That sounds awesome, actually.
They'll make the hood of the Chevy, fucking where the engine bay would be, is your bed. And they just extend the quarters all the way back. It's fucking cool.
Yeah, that sounds
But
awesome.
they do it with, like, racing seats and shit, too, for couches. And I've never seen a lazy boy one. That would be pretty sick.
Yeah, don't sit in daddy's chair. Why? Because
He'll take off.
He'll make you wear a seatbelt.
Damn, that would make your kid, like, eventually your kid would get some weird complex, like it's stupid.
That lazy boy would not be in the living room. That would be in my bedroom.
That's a sex swing at that point. That's a lazy sex swing.
Strap me in, baby. Come on and let's go for a ride.
Oh, don't say that, because then it reminds me of fucking Burn After Reading.
What?
That sex dildo thing.
I didn't even think about that. Just keep using the recliner like that.
I'm not jumping in that.
That got awkward.
Real quick.
Our fucking Mexican's not showing up. He's ruining everything. You guys are fucking assholes.
Hey.
It's like you're rotating. I said it last week. I was like, no, you weren't.
No, I wasn't. I was here in spirit.
I said it last week. I was like, you guys are fucking rotating.
You take this week.
Yeah.
I'll take
Like,
next
what the
week.
fuck? I don't record too. You guys gotta put together an episode for YouTube.
You're just gonna sit here?
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and play with my knobs. I greened the last one. What is that?
That is what is left out of that bottle.
Well, I greened the last one.
You green it, sir.
I greened the last one.
No, you didn't. I have the bottle.
You don't get to pull that. It doesn't matter what device. It's the bowl. What is that blue one I fucking handed you?
No, I was just wondering. I was like, where did the other piece go?
I don't know. Why are we still recording right now? Hold on. I think at this moment, we're going to take a quick break-a-rooney. Word from some sponsors, probably.
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 Maybe. They might be there.
There might be. Who knows? We're going to try to get corn so we can start this actor showdown that we've been talking about for so long. Did I sound robotic? I hope so. That was the point. But yeah, we'll be back. It'll be a jiffy for you. It'll be a lifetime for us. You have no idea how slow time goes when we're in this rabbit hole. DJ here from Just in Time. I want to talk to you about Vault. As you could probably imagine, we here at Just in Time have horrible short-term memory. It's impossible. We can't seem to remember passwords for anything, and we have too many of them, so many of them. How do you keep track of them all? I don't know how people do it. You must be geniuses. Or you must be using Vault. Vault is a visual approach to passwords. With Vault, you get the security of locking your data behind a truly random master password without the hassle of having to memorize one. Easily store, manage, generate, and retrieve all your passwords across all your devices. Never waste another minute trying to remember a password. Sounds good to me. Your Vault is locked behind an automatically generated random master password. This master password is represented by a series of images that once you finish Vault's training, you'll never forget. The desktop browser extensions easily fill your Vault with all of your existing passwords. Just go about your normal browsing. As you log into sites, your Vault will automatically capture and save each entry. Once a password is in your Vault, it will be filled in automatically each time you need it. And it can sync across all devices. Set up your Vault on your iPhone and then download the desktop app with Safari and Chrome extensions to keep your passwords with you wherever you browse. Just head to vault.io/JNT. That's VALT.io/JNT. And if you download Vault using that URL, they will give you 2 months of free synchronization. Welcome back. A short break for you, a lifetime for us, as we say. Totally different. This is Rookie and Redcorn have flaked once again. But have no fear. Real Paul Martin is
Kiss
here.
your boy's here.
Yes. I called upon a black friend. Actually, I technically called upon two, but B-Rob couldn't make it. I'm sure we'll have to get something going with him eventually later. But for now, it is time for the long-awaited Little Bowl. We have been wanting to do this 5-way battle. Well, I've been wanting to do it. The other two can fuck themselves. Or, you know what, they can fuck each other, I'm sure. That's probably happening right now. Redcorn and Rookie getting a little fisticuffs down. You know, Redcorn and Rookie's brother used to have some history. I don't know if they actually got gay, but everybody just assumes they did, so... You know, maybe it's a family tradition that Redcorn just be passed down from... You know, like a t-shirt. Like a worn t-shirt, you know? Just like, here, you can have it. You can have it, little bro. I don't need it anymore. Maybe that's how Corn feels. I don't know. Corn's been hanging out with Rookie's brother quite a bit though too lately, so I don't know what's going on there. I think Corn's trying to make them fight over him or something, maybe. Trying to see which brother's gonna do it better. But I call upon my own brother for this one. So, without further ado, the contestants are... Well, the little guys. Let's just say it. I'm going to put it out there. I've avoided saying it for all this time. Yes, it's a 5-way actor showdown, but they are the even playing field here. But it's that's what makes it fun. So we've got Mr. Tony Cox. We've got Peter Dinklage. We've got Vern Troyer. We've got Wee Man. And Mr. Warwick Davis. Yes, 5 little guys, 5 brave hearts, 5 some pretty good acting in those fucking bunches too. There, that's not just a bunch of lazy guys. They're no slouches.
No, not at all. They put in work.
Yeah,
and not just only that they just do one genre. They can do multi.
They may be little, but their resumes are not.
No, not at all.
Let's get into it. If you've ever heard our battles before, we go 3 categories: sex appeal, acting, and a street fight. Yes, it's all the last one is kind of imaginary, but come on, don't you always want to picture which celebrities would actually fight? That's why Celebrity Deathmatch existed, right? I miss that show.
God, Celebrity Deathmatch was the show.
I honestly think they should bring it back, but let the J&T baggers commentate. Me and Rookie would have some fun with that one. So,
very.
Paul, you being the guest, which of the 3 categories would you like to start with?
Name them all again.
Acting, sex appeal, and street fight.
We can go with acting first.
Acting first.
Yes.
All right. Well,
get acting up the way.
The overall social media vote seemed to go for Peter Dinklage. So I think that gets a point in there as a bit of a tiebreaker between me, you know what I mean, between you and I. Honestly, that was tough for me, actually, because Peter Dinklage is fucking on fire. Like, he's really on fire. He's a fucking very talented actor. Seen him in, hell, the first thing I remember seeing him in was Death at a Funeral, him doing comedy. Which I actually had heard was which I had actually heard, I think on the like bonus features or something, was a remake, but he was on the original movie as well. So it's kind of awesome. He got to reprise his own role, I guess, and make it possibly even funnier. Do it with some blacks. So, and I also remember seeing him on Narnia though too, the Prince Caspian movie, which was weird. There, he hit himself pretty well. So the guy's he's very multi-ranged. But Warwick Davis, he owns my childhood. Shit, my grandmother used to watch all those cheesy horror movies, you know, the ones that were always on sci-fi and shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know those ones. I've watched a few of them. We've all watched some of them. But that was one of those ones where I didn't mind it because that was like the way, that was when my grandma was being nice to her. It was, you know, it was a nice way to bond with grandma. It was just like, let's sit here and eat some strawberry swirl ice cream and watch us some scary movies, you know, watch some pictures. But the Leprechaun movies were always in that collection. That was one of the first movies I remembered watching with her, and that was like every time another Leprechaun was coming out and shit, she was just like, "Hey, I got the new Leprechaun for us." Dude, Grandma, that little fucker scares me, dude. I was too young for that shit. Seeing a little leprechaun biting people's ears off and shit, that shit was fucking horrifying. My God.
See, I didn't get that. See, like, as a kid, you know, when, you know, the holidays come on, you want to be happy. You know, it's happy times, the holidays. I mean, of course, Halloween's supposed to be scary and stuff like that, but, you know, St. Patrick's, it's not supposed to be scary. St. Patrick's supposed to be happy and fun and exciting. But then you have, like, the leprechaun who's over here killing people and shit, and just like, the fuck, you just ruined my goddamn St. Patrick's. Now I'm afraid that I'm gonna go outside and leprechaun's gonna come out and fucking eat me alive and shit, and fucking rainbows, and if I see a rainbow, leprechaun's gonna come out and be like, you know, come get the gold, snatch your ass up. Like, fuck, god damn it, what else is gonna happen?
I even liked him on Ray. He had a small part on Ray. You remember that with Jamie Foxx?
Wait, what part?
Remember Ray with Jamie Foxx? The leprechaun guy. He had a small part on there. He was like oh yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah,
he was like an announcer or some shit like that. Yeah. I remember he was sitting there smoking joints and shit with Jamie Foxx. That shit looked cool. I don't know if that happened in real life. Like if Ray Charles was just sitting there smoking weed with a little dude and didn't even bother him because he couldn't even see anyway. Just like shit. We both got struggles. But no, he was pretty good in that one too. And I don't like Willow. Okay, Paul? Paul. Now you know.
See, here's the thing. Wait. Hold up. Before we go any further, I know that John Frickin Smith, I love you, but you understand that I say oh. The real Paul Martin says oh. Or was it John Frickin Smith who said that? Or okay. You will understand why we say that, because I know there was an episode where you couldn't say.
Oh, I've almost broken that habit almost completely.
Yeah. So I know that you're gonna hear that a lot when the real Paul Martin comes on.
But
the J&T podcast.
Now you know better than anybody my hatred for the movie Willow, and why.
Oh yes.
Why I hate the movie Willow.
Yes. Yes, I do.
One could argue that a relationship for me ended because of that movie. And I'll leave it at that. I won't go into details on it because that's a whole episode in itself.
Oh my God! Yes, it's like
just believe me when I say, yeah. To anyone hearing
like
this,
a special.
just believe me when I say that movie has a very sentimental, but like in the what I can't think of the opposite of sentimental, but yeah, I just have a deep hatred for that movie, and one could say I loathe that movie. Yes.
It's like it came to the point where it's like, okay, this movie is pretty good.
I can say this: I was about 3 seconds from punching a woman over this movie, and I would never
laugh without punching a woman. It's just
I would never exactly actually do it, but I did make the threat, not the threat. I did the okay. I'll give this a little piece because most people will know. She went after my Xbox 360, and that's all that I didn't even get up. I just was like, hey, you get too rough with that 360, I might have to bop you now. I've spent more money on that than I did on you. And then she stomped off. But a lot of people loved Willow. It's, a cult classic and whatnot. George Lucas had something to do with it, I'm pretty sure. It's got that inspirational story, I guess. So, I guess that counts. That counts. So actually, I kind of would have to go to Warwick Davis just because he, for sentimental reasons, if anything. And because of Star Wars. Who? Huh?
Who
Oh, it's between all of them. All five of them.
But we gotta go one by one. Like Warwick versus.
Oh no! It's my vote goes to Warwick Davis. I'm not spending all day on this shit.
Oh, okay.
It's not versus. It's versus all of them.
So Warwick Davis is the one who takes the acting.
Well, no, that's who my vote would go to.
Oh, okay.
You. I can't choose your vote.
See. Here's the thing: is like we forgot about Tony Cox, though. I mean,
but is he that great of an actor, though? Or has his body of work isn't all that impressive? He's more of a comedy guy.
He has played a lot of comedy stuff.
I mean,
he did play a couple of roles.
For me, one of the most memorable roles he did was Friday.
Yeah.
Because he was fucking Miss Parker. Goddamn devil.
Miss Parker.
Rest in peace, Bernie Mac.
Rest in peace. This one's for you, my friend.
Yeah, and remember, this is just the acting category. That's
understandable.
Out of them fives, who would you say is the best actor?
The actor, I have to go with Peter Dinklage.
Well, that gives it to Dinklage because that was the social media vote, that as it were.
Nice.
Those who had any kind of comment, that beats my one vote for Warwick. I fought for you, little dude. I did, and I'm sure others did too. Somebody, Mark James fought for you. Yeah.
It's a good handshake, sir. It's a good handshake.
Yeah. Hearty handshake. But now we move on to that next category. Let's see. That one I kind of want to put up to a coin toss because we have sex appeal and we have street fight. Mm-hmm. Those are the two fun categories. The acting category is like the one where motherfuckers are damn near about to fight each other talking about it. The other ones are where we just imagine them fighting or imagine fucking them. Thanks for that pause on there too, just to make sure that I got all that out there.
Oh man.
Oh no! It worked. It worked. It worked. But so let's see. I don't even have a goddamn coin. I said a coin toss, and I was like looking around, hoping that a coin would just end up in my hand. Apparently, pennies are nowhere. So we want to go head sex appeal, tails street fight.
All right, here we go. Hold on. So heads is street fight.
Head street fight, tails sex appeal.
Sex appeal. Here we go.
That makes so much more sense Actually, either way, that works for heads or tails to be sex appeal, because you're going gay for a day, kind of.
It is tails.
Tails, so sex appeal.
Sex
You're getting it in the tail. Get it?
Getting in the tails of sex appeal. Oh.
That was corny. So
that's why I put the O in the end.
When we hit the sex appeal category, that means we're going
to the rabbit hole.
Thanks again, John Frickin Smith, for that sexy ass, funky promo. As I said last week, it gets me in the mood for some dude. Yeah, that's just so corny. I have to leave it in there. I have to keep going with it. So let's just be real with it then. Out of these five guys, which one are you taking home? I think the majority popularity vote. I think one person said Tony Cox, but everybody has been on my boy Peter Dinklage. They've been on his Dinklage.
Get on the Dinklage?
Oh yeah.
I feel like Dinklage will I feel like he'll have like the wildest, craziest fucking parties ever creating mankind. He was like, hey, you want to go to a party? Sure. No, fuck that. We're going to my party. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's make a party right now.
He would snort coke out of my butthole. And I wouldn't even be telling him to. He would just do it. It's already at eye level and shit. He's already got a tactical advantage over me.
It's like you guys were just sitting down and he's getting everything situated and you're just staring at him like, what the fuck are you doing? You can't do anything about it because it's Peter Dinklage and he's like, all right, I'm ready.
He gets like that crazy drugged out look in his eye like he had on Death at a Funeral and shit where he's just like, what the fuck? I'd be fucking. I'd be fucking. That's what would be happening. If he gives me that look, all right, little guy, I already got you tied up. Let's do this.
You're fucking lost.
Yeah, so although Warwick Davis is also a cute motherfucker, though, I'll give him that. And Wee Man's not the ugliest little guy in the world.
That was gonna be my choice. Wee Man. I feel like if we go to like a fucking crazy ass party or some shit.
Oh, Wee Man's getting his little wee in something.
Oh yeah, he's fucking something and he's doing something.
Dude, that's one thing I forgot to mention, dude. I would bet that Wee Man probably smashes a lot of ass.
Oh.
He rolls with like the jackass guys and shit. Like they all get pussy, even the fat guys. Man, I hate friends like those.
All of them used to get. Well, I don't know, used to, but still do. Maybe, I don't know, but yeah.
Oh, Wee Man probably still gets laid. Hell yeah. He goes to a bar. Are you Wee Man? Yeah. I need to see some tits. Boom. He's fucking. 5 minutes later. But yeah, I'm still. If I'm choosing one, it's Dinklage though. He's got the facial hair. He can do an American accent too.
Damn, it's just.
He's like House. He's like a little House.
I mean, nobody's really talking about fucking just Mini-Me. Nobody's talking about Mini-Me.
No, he's just there because he's small.
Just fucking there, just like he has his hands behind his, his back and just kicking rocks. Like, what the fuck,
He's like the nerdy black guy that gets picked on the basketball team just because he's black and nobody wants to pick the white guy. And then they're just like, dude, what the fuck? You suck. Well, I told you I don't like basketball. Why didn't you pick that guy? He's got a fucking do-rag on. Jesus. You see a white guy with a do-rag, odds are he plays a sport. If he doesn't, he's an asshole. That's my excuse, white guys. You can wear a do-rag. A D-rag? Yeah, you can wear this D-rag. Oh, see, there's an O for you right there. There's an O for you.
Fuck. See, here's the thing. We go way back in the time, way back in the day. So it's.
So on to the street fight.
Fucking yes.
The other favorite part there.
Shit.
The toughest of them all. If you throw them all into a ring, Royal Rumble. Who's the last man standing?
Are we talking about blood and gore? Are we talking about like
no weapons, fisticuffs, hand-to-hand fisticuffs?
Talking about just straight up, I'm knocking you the fuck out and just keep going to their blood.
Lock them in a cage. They're not even in a ring. They're in a cage, and I mean like a full-on, like a lion's cage. Yeah, lion's cage will hold in some little guys probably.
Shit. I mean, Tony Cox is kind of up there. You know, he's coming around the corner. He's like, oh, let me come through. You know,
I get the feeling he knows some shit. Out. You don't just give somebody nunchucks in a movie and you know, if they don't actually know a little bit.
And he was doing that on Martin too, on an episode of Martin. He had
I think he knows some shit. I think Tony Cox knows some shit.
He will fuck you up with some nunchucks.
Yeah, I think he knows some shit.
But I mean, I don't know. Vern, Mr. Mini.
Oh, come on. He can't. I saw a fucker. You've seen that picture of him. He couldn't even lift that butterball.
But I'm just saying, I'm saying Vern, is he a match for? He's already out the picture, so there's
he's the first one getting knocked out. Like the fight starts with him going down, and then everybody else just fighting over his carcass. It's survival.
But Wee Man is pretty wild and crazy, and I'm pretty sure he can fucking throw down.
His pain tolerance is probably up there too. I imagine Wee Man can take a hit. So and that's where Peter Dinklage prettiness kind of comes into play there too. He's not all the crazy. He's not all that tough. I don't know. I've seen him sword fight though in movies though too. So
I mean,
that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
That's a lot of practice, and you know what I'm saying, that's a lot of studying and practice, and that's.
Warwick Davis is just too goddamn nice. He's just too sweet. He's getting knocked out next. He's the second one to go down.
What, Peter Dinklage?
No, Warwick Davis. I think Peter Dinklage will last a little bit longer just because he's younger. It'll end up coming down to him and Wee Man, and I think Wee Man's gonna fuck him up.
Yeah, Wee Man already threw.
Well, not coming down to him. It'll come down to Wee Man and Tony Cox. And I think Tony Cox might fuck him up because he's at that age too where he got old man strength. You know, he's like Ant-Man at this point where he's smaller than he's supposed to be, but he's got twice the strength of a 250-pound man. And he's about to punch you in the he'll punch Wee Man in the chest and cave it in. You know, make his shoulders clack.
Okay, yeah, but Tony Cox may have that quick agile, you know, okay, I understand that, but Wee Man, just saying on his side, I feel like...
Wee Man will break a bottle over his own head to start the fight.
He has more inches on him, you know what I'm saying? Like, he can reach out and just...
Tony Cox seems smarter, though.
One dope on little Tony Cox.
But Tony Cox seems smarter, like he would actually duck those punches. Whereas Wee Man would just be on that crazy drunk white boy. Like Conor McGregor when he fought Mayweather. You know?
Damn, put it in words like that. That kind of obviously makes sense. So, yeah, I feel like he's just gonna... Tony Cox is pretty much.
I wasn't at all making this a race thing either.
It's not. It's just basically tactics and just smart moves. Like
Tony Cox has that look on his face, like he's always assessing the situation and shit. You know what I mean?
And
just
he knows
like
exactly what he's about to do.
You look like? That's the look I always see on Tony Cox's face. Is just like, what the fuck are you looking at? And it's fucked up because you can't even say nothing. Like, what are you going to say? Like, I'm trying to figure out how exactly tall you are. Oh, shit, I just got kicked in the nuts. You know who I forgot to include in this? You know what? I'm a tag team right now, throw in a surprise guest. I fucking can't believe I forgot about this. You still got IMDb pulled up?
Because it's that motherfucking channel.
You still got IMDb pulled up?
I do. Let's go.
Look up the cast of Corky Romano. I want that little guy from Corky Romano. I don't know his name, but I need to know his name. and I don't have information right in front of me. The superhighway. It's like my computer's hooked up to the internet, but my keyboard is so far away. Not just like so far away, it's like really far away.
Rob?
I don't know his actual
Rob,
name.
Rob. What's his name?
He ought to be down there. He whooped Corky
Chris
Romano's ass.
Catton or something like
That's
that?
Chris. That's the main guy. I want the
Chris-
little guy. The little bald guy.
Designate. It's a little bald guy.
Cause that guy be doing fucking martial arts shit too. Like on damn near everything. You know who the fuck I'm talking about, right?
I do not.
Oh, come on. This little motherfucker. Remember you saw Project X?
Yes.
Remember they shoved him in the oven and he came out and punched everybody in the nuts? And then drove the Mercedes into the fucking pool? Come on, this motherfucker's been on all kinds of shit. And I mean, like, he's been on fighting shit too. He's been on some kung fu shit. He is a tough motherfucker. I'm putting this motherfucker in. He is taking the fight. He is taking the fight.
Now I'm so curious because I want to know
What is this motherfucker, man? He was on Pirates of the motherfucking Caribbean.
And he's a short motherfucker?
Yeah, he was on the first 3 Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Straight up. That motherfucker is on that shit. Fuck, what is his name? That little motherfucker is fucking cool as hell. He be doing I've seen him doing karate kicks and shit. I'm pretty positive he has a fucking belt. Of some sort. Of some color. Probably black. Cause you know, black is the best one. Huh, that's funny. White belt is at the beginning. The black belt is when you've learned everything. Think about that next time you want to get racist. Not real knowledge, but are you looking this motherfucker? If I find this motherfucker,
I'm trying to find a picture.
I'm politically incorrect on Google right now. Midget from Corky Romano. Man, I can put midget from Core and fucking Google finish my sentence like, oh, I know who you're talking about. Martin Kleber. Nick, you take forever.
Martin Kleber. Oh, I need to know his name.
Martin Kleber. That's all I needed to know. Bald on everything you've ever seen. Born June 23rd, 1969 in Troy, Michigan, USA. I need to see a little bit more. There's got to be a background of martial arts in this little man's fucking past.
That dude. That guy.
Oh, now you know who I'm talking about, huh? Yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
He's been on every fucking thing. I can't believe I forgot this motherfucker. I can't believe that Wee Man got in before this little motherfucker. He takes the fight. I don't give a fuck about his acting. He ain't the best actor. He's played pretty much the same thing. Just an angry little guy that can whoop your ass in everything. He's getting typecast as the mini bouncer and shit on everything.
Project X. Oh yeah, when he came out and
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why I was like, how do you not remember this motherfucker?
Because it's been so long. I've seen Project X. It's been like forever. Okay.
I forgot he was on Scrubs too. I forgot all about that. He was on Jurassic World. Oh, it just says stunts. That means he was a dinosaur. That's fucked up.
Damn, what kind of dinosaur could he play?
I don't know. Shit, they don't have Ewoks in Dinosaur Land. But yeah, that little dude. He's coming in and he's fucking Tony Cox up too. I don't give a fuck. He's knocking Tony Cox out. He's knocking Dinklage out. He's knocking Troyer out. He's knocking fucking, I almost said Wycliffe, Warwick Davis out. He's knocking Wycliffe John out too. That's right. This little motherfucker, Martin Klebb, is the motherfucking fight. The fight category goes to this little motherfucker. He's brought in just for that. Bro. Just for that category. This is a multi-championship thing here going on. The overall winner, though, of the showdown was determined before we even started.
Fuck everybody.
Yeah. You know why, though, too? Because the winner of the overall matchup, this overall actor showdown, which is all three categories put together, that winner was already won. That person was determined already before we even got onto the street fight part.
Right.
Peter Dinklage, he won 2 categories. That's it. He beat them all out. Mm-hmm. He's the one. He's the actor. He's the sexiest actor alive.
Martin was close. Martin came in. He put up a good fight. You know what I'm saying? He came out because, you know, he was the last contender. He was the underdog because, you know what I'm saying, everybody else is...
He wins the fight. He gets like a silver star or something. Or a silver trophy or some shit. But Peter Dinklage gets that gold in the hole. If you know what I mean. Yeah. So yeah, we brought back the showdown, and that is how that one just went down. Oh man. So yeah. Thanks, Paul, for joining and for subbing in for the 2 flaky bo-quiches sitting at home. Who knows what they're doing? I imagine fingers in buttholes. I'm not saying who's and who's, but you know, I imagine that's going on with those little dudes over there, you know. One's scrawny, one's short. It just seems like, you know, toothpick in the donut hole or hot dog in the donut or whatever. I don't know.
It feels just right.
But, yeah. Should be back to normal next week. If not, heads are gonna roll.
And when you guys hear this shit, and probably you won't because you guys are just fucking douchebags. I fucking love you.
They'll never hear it. They don't listen. Unless I get them in the car and make them listen. I had to figure out my Bluetooth just to make them hear the podcast. So we'll see you next week and shit. Sure to follow us Twitter at JNT Podcast on Twitter, at JustinTime_JNT on Instagram, or just type in JNT Baggers on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, and you'll fucking find us. Paul, you want to throw out your Instagrams and your Twitter and whatnot, your twit?
Pages over here? Yes, you're talking to your boy, Real Paul Martin here.
That's REEL.
Yes. No E. I mean, no A's, man. No A's. 2 E's. 2 E's. The Real Paul Martin with 2 E's. No A's. So, you know, hit me up on Twitter. Real Paul Martin, 2 E's, no A's. You feel me? I know that everybody's gonna hit me up with the hashtag 2 E's, no A. But anyways, same thing. Snapchat, Real Paul Martin, YouTube, Real Paul Martin. You already know. I'll let your boy. You feel me?
Yeah. So yeah. Check out Real Paul Martin. Be sure to check out the Vault. That's VALT.io/JNT. And be sure to check out all our buddies at the Poop Culture Extended Universe. And of course, you best be heading over to JohnFrickinSmith.com. Oh, you best be. Go check out go buy the fucking album. Or be slapped. That's right. Slaps are going around. Slapsgiving's over, but who knows? Happy new slaps. Or happy slap year. Well, slappy new year. I knew I'd get it. Slappy nice. New year. That'll be coming. I think Rookie's going to be getting a nice firm slap to the face. Not even for flaking now. Just because he's so very butt creamy white that I just want to smack him in his face and just see I smacked him in his chest once. I was driving and I was pretending like I was stopping fast. And instead of just like putting my hand on his chest like I was holding him back, I just smacked the shit out of his chest. And then he opened his shirt like Superman later and was like, look at the big ass handprint that's still on my chest. And I just laughed because he was like he was smaller even back then, and to where it just like, it looked like he had just been grabbed by a giant ghost or something in his sleep. It was kind of weird. Like he was being held down by God.
He's doing something to me.
So yeah.
If you slap him in the face, then one will be like the side of his face will be red and the other side will be white. He'll look like Two-Face. That's what I'm trying to get at. But yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna get on out of here. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week. Blah 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 blah.
What you just heard was a podcast in the Poop Culture Extended Universe. For more great podcasts, make your way to www.poopculture.com.